Good morning, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. Peace be upon you all. This is your daily dose of elevation, leveling up your spirit one stream at a time. Today we're going to be talking about the hidden one, the knowing one, and the hearing one. Because they're all the same, and they all see you and hear you and know you. We're going to be walking the path of wisdom, righteousness, and gentle strength this morning. But first, as always, I like to start off with some music.
In the hush before the sunrise, when the world forgets to speak, there's a presence in the stillness.
Morning, everyone.
Only humble hearts can seek. You are hidden from the noisy, from the restless and the blind, but the quiet soul that listens feels your footsteps in the mind. Hidden in the quiet, hidden in the quiet, revealed in the light. You are the unborn, the infallible, the flame behind our sight.
Welcome, everyone.
All is in the all, and the all is in the one. I find you in the silence where the holy work is done. You know every past and future, every heartbeat, every name. You are refuge for the weary. You are mercy without shame. When the shadows try to claim me, when temptation pulls me near, I seek shelter in your knowing. You are all here.
No, I don't want to slide my barber. I'm my own barber. I like my
hidden in the quiet.
Uniquely me.
Hidden in the quiet, revealed in the light. You are the unborn, the infallible, the flame behind our sight. All is in the all, and the all is in the one. I find you in the silence where the holy work is done. Teach me to listen more than speaking, to walk gently free from harm. Let a hymn be my language, let compassion be my arm. Let my life become an offering, like the tide of ancient days, not in coins but in surrender, in humility and praise.
doing good.
me
Thank
in
you
this
for
sacred
being here
place.
for our daily dose of
All
elevation,
is in the
leveling up
all,
our
and
spirit
the
one stream
all
at
is
a time.
in the
We
one.
always start with a
I
little bit of
find
music
you
to
in the
open up our hearts and
silence
our
where
minds.
the holy work is
And if you like
done.
music, let me know. I can make the most of all of this, also compose for the sermons in general. You can find it all on Suno, Suno, and then just look up El Rain and you'll find me. All right. Get my other screen up. So today's sermon is about, yes, it is, the hidden, the hearing one, and the all knowing one, all of which see you, have found you, and they hear you. Beloved ones, gather close. Today we step into a teaching about the sages across the world and what they've whispered for thousands of years. The divine is both hidden and revealed, both near and beyond, both within us and infinitely greater than us. The Bhagavad Gita begins our journey. I was never manifested to the foolish and unintelligent. For them I am covered by my internal potency, and therefore, oh no. My view. Trying to read it. And it didn't want to read it for her. And therefore they do not know that I am unborn and infallible. The Bhagavad Gita, it's talking about Krishna, but that's their word for God. This is not a condemnation, where he says, I am never manifested to the foolish and unintelligent. It's not a condemnation, though. It's a diagnosis of spiritual perception. When we change, when we become not foolish, but wise, when we try to learn, when we try to see the truth and the wonder, then it will be revealed to us. The foolish are not evil, they are simply unawakened. The unintelligent, they're not lacking IQ. Thank you. Yes, it's interfaith. It's an interfaith sermon. So we pull scriptures from all the different books that I have, from the Bhagavad Gita, the Bible, the Torah, the Quran, because they all connect. So the unintelligent, they're not lacking IQ. What they're lacking is inner sight, that ability and that want to see the divine and to see the divine in everything. The divine says, I'm here, but you must learn to see. And then, as if to widen the horizon even further, the next verse from the Bhagavad Gita speaks again. It says, "Oh Arjuna," and so that's who he's talking to, Krishna. He's talking to Arjuna, who's looking at this field of warriors and doesn't want to fight. He says, I know everything that has happened in the past, Krishna says. All that is happening in the present and all the things yet to come. I also know all living entities, but me, no one knows. Now, if we take that and Krishna is their God, what they call God. And if we use that same analogy for Allah or Jesus or God, the three-letter word that we confine God into, still, God knows everything in the past, everything in the present, and everything that will come, and yet all living things know him not. Why? Because the greatness of the divine is so great, no one can fully understand the wonder. We can know parts of it, and that's why it is good to learn of all these different cultures and faiths, is because it's only a portion of the greatness. Across traditions, the great teachers agree that the Holy One is not fully grasped by the mind, but is fully known by the heart that is listening. To be still and to listen. The Kabbalah, which is the Hermetic principles which come out of Egypt, echoes this ancient truth when it says that while all is in the all, We are all in the all. We are all in God. It is equally true that God, or the all, is in all. But that doesn't make us all. It doesn't make us God. God is in us. God can dwell in us, and we are all in the mind of God. But that does not make us God. The divine is hidden, not because the divine is far away, but because we are too noisy. Thank you again for the rose. We talk more than we listen. We assume more than we observe, and we react more than we reflect. So Zeno, the Stoic, he's a philosopher and a Stoic, one that would sit and just think on these things, reminds us that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. So we must listen more than we talk. The great teachers across continents are saying the same thing, that it said the divine is not absent. We are simply not quiet enough to notice. And that's why we played that first song in the quiet moments. The next part of this sermon is the path of wisdom, becoming the one who sees. Proverbs tells us that the father of a righteous man has great joy. He who has a wise son delights in him. It's Proverbs 23:24. Wisdom is not merely knowledge. Hi, Mama. Wisdom is the ability to perceive the divine pattern in all things. When you go outside and you see the wind blowing in the trees, that is the divine planting seeds. For without the wind, how would the pollen get to the other plants so that they could germinate? When you walk outside and you hear the birds singing, rejoice, for that is the divine waking you with songs of nature. A wise child is not one who knows facts, but one who knows how to live. A wise child is one who sees the divine in the ordinary, who listens before speaking, and who acts with compassion before judgment. I'm getting the next song ready, because we're going to go to it here in just a moment. This is why Gandhi's teaching fits so seamlessly. Ahimsa is the attribute of the soul, to be practiced by everybody in all affairs of life. If it cannot be practiced in all departments, it has no practical value. Ahimsa. I'm going to look that word up for just a moment so I can give you the actual definition. To me, that just means love, compassion, mercy. Ahimsa in the Hindu and Buddhist and Jainist tradition is respect for all living things and avoidance of violence toward others. In essence, love, compassion. Thank you for being here, Score, and I appreciate it. Thanks for the 1,000 likes. So ahimsa, no violence, no harm, gentle strength. It's not a philosophy, it's a way of being. It is the soul's natural state when it is aligned with the divine. And if we remember correctly, Gandhi wasn't always peaceful. Gandhi was an angry man until he found the divine, till he found peace, till he found ahimsa. So the Gita, Proverbs, Gandhi, the Stoics, they all converge when they say wisdom is the art of perceiving the divine and responding with compassion. We're going to play another song now called Pursue. And it's about pursuing after the divine.
Righteousness is not a river You can stumble into blind. Love is not a lucky moment. It's a path you choose to find. Wisdom doesn't fall like raindrops on the ones who never see. It is carved by steady footsteps of the humble and the meek. So I pursue life and honor, love and truth. I pursue every step I walk with you. Let my hands be open wide, let compassion be my guide. I pursue till my soul is made anew. Ahimsa in the marketplace, ahimsa in the storm, ahimsa when the world is cruel, ahimsa when hearts transform. Give the tithe of all your being, give the first fruits of your soul. Not to earn a single blessing, but to make the spirit whole. So I pursue life and honor, love and truth. I pursue every step I walk with you. Let my hands be open wide, let compassion be my guide. I pursue till my soul's made. Seek refuge in the Holy One. Walk gently in the world of man. One step keep you growing. Wisdom is the Father's joy. And the wise child walks in light. Pursue the path of righteousness, and your soul will rise and fly. So I pursue life and honor, love and truth. I pursue every step I walk with you. Let my hands be open wide, let compassion be my guide. I pursue till my soul is made anew. Till my soul is made anew.
Next song yet? Not yet. The path of righteousness, the offering of the heart. That's our next part of this sermon. So we're going to turn to the Torah, which is not just the first beginning books of the Bible, but contains more books than that. I don't have my own copy of the Torah yet, but I will and do plan to get one. Yes, you guys are here for the sermon. I love it. But the tithes of the children of Israel, which they offer to God as a gift. Numbers 18:24. And again, we are commanded to separate 1/10 of our crops and give it to the Levites. The Levites were the ones that were in charge of the law. This tithe was not about money. It was about alignment. It was about saying, I recognize that everything I have is from the divine, and I return a portion to keep my heart humble and my hands open. I think that we've kind of forgotten that in society, that we didn't create any of this. Yes, some person came up with the idea in their head to create a car, but who gave them that idea? Who gave them the material that they needed to create the first car? Who put those copper and zinc and all those precious metals into the earth? Not you, not me, not any single person on this earth, but the divine that created it. In every tradition, the offering is the same. Every tradition teaches to tithe, to give. In Hinduism, it is Seva, S-E-V-A, which is the selfless service, to serve others selflessly. In Buddhism, it's Dana, D-A-N-A, with the little over the first A, generosity. In Christianity, it's about charity and stewardship. We were supposed to be stewards of this land, not conquer it. Stewards. To be a steward means to care for, to protect. In Islam, it is zakat, Z-A-K-A-T, which is the purification through giving. In indigenous tradition, it's the giveaway ceremonies. And in African wisdom tradition, it is the communal reciprocity. They come together as a community and they give and they receive and they share. The offering is not about the gift, it's about the giver and the intention behind the giving. It's about shaping the soul into one who remembers, I am not the owner of life. It's steward. You are not the owner of your own life. You are not the writer of your own story, though you do have a part to play in the writing of it. Your story was written long before you were even born. But we only get so much of the script each day. We are supposed to seek refuge in the holy. So that's what our next song is before I continue into the next portion of this. We like to fill it with music and scripture. Refuge.
When the whisper of the shadow tries to turn my heart aside, when the serpent of confusion wraps its coils around my mind, I remember what you taught me in the ancient holy word. Seek refuge in the unknowing, and your prayer will be heard. Refuge in the holy, refuge in the light, refuge in the one who knows the day and deepest night, refuge in the mercy, refuge in the flame, the only, the all-knowing one who calls me by my name. You are hidden from the foolish, but the seeker finds your face. are present in the stillness. You are present in the grace. Every righteous step I follow, every loving act I choose, leads me deeper in your refuge, where I cannot ever lose. Refuge in the holy, refuge in the light, refuge in the one who knows the day and deepest night, refuge in the mercy, refuge in the flame, the all-hearing, the all-knowing one who calls me by my name. Ya Sami Alim, you hear me, you know me. Ya Sami Alim, your refuge restores me. Refuge in the holy, refuge in the holy, refuge in the holy, refuge in the light, refuge in the one who knows the day and deepest night, refuge in the mercy, refuge in the flame, the all-holy, all-knowing one who calls me by my name.
Oh, no, wrong one. Gotta prep the next song. All right. That's prepped. Let's continue. So the Quran enters our sermon with a powerful reminder. And if an incitement from Satan incite thee, then seek refuge in Allah. Meaning, if the devil tempts you, seek God, for surely he is the all-hearing, the all-knowing. Every tradition teaches the same truth. When the mind is disturbed, return to the source. When anger rises, seek refuge. When fear whispers to you that you are not enough, seek refuge. When temptation pulls, seek refuge. When confusion clouds the heart and the mind, seek refuge in the divine. The divine is not merely the creator. The divine is the refuge, the shelter, the listening one, the knowing one, the healer, the greatest teacher. And so the Quran aligns perfectly with the Gita and the Bible. The Gita says the divine is hidden to the foolish. The Quran says the divine is refuge for the wise know to seek refuge there. To seek refuge is to say, I can't do this alone. I return to the one who knows me better than I know myself. For we can't do any of this alone. Oh, I forget what the next song is. Oh, the 10th. Oh, the 10th one should have been played earlier to remind us to give a 10th. But that's okay. We'll play it at the end. Proverbs returns to us again. It says, whoever pursues righteousness and love finds life, prosperity, and honor. Proverbs 21:21. Notice the verb there. pursues. Righteousness is not stumbled upon. Love is not accidental. Wisdom is not inherited, though our ancestors can pass it down to us, but it's not inherited. It just doesn't given to us like, oh, poof, you have it. They're pursued. We have to seek after them. We have to ask our ancestors questions, our elders, to gain that wisdom. They're chased after. They're cultivated. They're given again and again. Some of these teachings, some of these sermons might be touching on the same topics, but that's the point. Maybe I need to learn it. Maybe you need to learn it. Maybe we just haven't got it just yet. The great teachers agree. Buddha says enlightenment is deep, difficult to see, and difficult to understand. The Gita says the divine is hidden from the unawakened. The Quran says refuge must be sought. Gandhi says ahimsa must be practiced in all affairs. Hello, Sarah. The Stoics say wisdom requires discipline, and the Kabbalah says understanding comes only to the one who truly seeks. The path is not passive. It is a pilgrimage of the soul. We have to walk through the wilderness to find what waits on the other side. We must be tested to have that testimony. So let's weave these threads together, shall we? The Gita teaches the divine is hidden, yet all-knowing. Proverbs from the Bible teaches that wisdom brings joy and honor when sought after. Gandhi teaches us compassion is the soul's true nature. We are supposed to be compassionate and loving and kind and respectful to our neighbors, not just the ones that live next door, but the ones that we walk past in the streets, the ones that are sitting homeless on the streets begging because they have no support system. We are that support system. The Quran teaches that generosity aligns us with the divine. Speaking of generosity, how about we just give some food, a blanket, without having to film it for the world to see? The Quran teaches refuge is found in the all-hearing and all-knowing one. The Kabbalah, the Hermetic principles, teaches that the divine is both transcendent and immanent, meaning it is above us but with us. The Stoics teach that humility and listening is the foundation of wisdom. To be humble, to know that we don't know everything. I don't even know everything, which is why I struggle with God and saying, I shouldn't be teaching this. And God just says, I'll teach you as you go. Dwell with me, learn with me, and I will teach you as you grow. Together they form a single teaching that the divine is hidden from the noisy mind and revealed to the quiet, generous, compassion, disciplined heart. The greater teachers would say, the great teachers such as Jesus, Muhammad, Gandhi, Buddha, they would all teach the same thing. Still yourself. Be still. Scripture says, be still and know that I am God. Listen deeply. There's a reason we're giving 2 ears and 1 mouth, to listen more and speak less. Even if you just go outside and sit with nature, just listen. They teach us to give freely, not giving expecting something back, but to give freely of ourselves and our abundance. To walk gently, not to be posturous and angry and say, I know what's best, and to walk with a heavy fist, but to walk gently, kindly, compassionately, not to scare the little animals that may be around us. Not just animals, but the soft-hearted, the soft-spoken. We are to seek refuge during the storms, seek refuge during the hard times, and to pursue righteousness. If you follow these things, you will find the one who has always known you. If you seek after the divine is there. We'll close with a benediction. It said, "Blessed ones, the divine is not far from you. The divine is not silent. The divine is not absent. The divine is simply waiting for us to become the ones who can see. May we become the wise children who bring joy to the Father, the compassionate ones who embody ahimsa, the generous ones who offer our tithe of heart and spirit, the humble ones who listen more than we speak." I know I talk a lot on here, but that's what I'm supposed to do. Be the seekers who pursue righteousness and love, and the pilgrims who find refuge in the all-hearing, the all-knowing, the all-seeing. May we walk as those who know that the all is in us, and we are in the all, but that does not make us God. Amen. Aho. Ashi. Om Shanti. Salam. Blessed be. All these closings from all different cultures who weave the threads of understanding that we have. We'll play the 10th that belongs to you, which should have been played earlier when we were talking about giving the tithes. And then there's one more song I want to play before we end. Sometimes we might feel like we're a prophet that's held down by the world. Sometimes we feel burdened by the heaviness of going to work every day and fitting in with society. And that's not how it should be. So we're going to play the 10th that belongs to you first, and then we'll play that other song. Prophet on Hold is what it's called. A 10th of what belongs to God, because we don't. Where did it all come from? Not us. We didn't manifest it from speaking it into existence. None of it is ours. So let's give it back.
In the fields of ancient Israel, where the barley kissed the sun, we were taught to give the first fruits back to you, the Holy One. Not because you needed harvest, not because you needed grain, but to teach our hearts surrender and to free our souls from claim.
Thank you.
So I give the 10th that's yours, not in crops or temple doors, but in kindness, in compassion, in the love my life outpours. Let my offering be true. Let my spirit be renewed. I give the 10th that's yours.
Don't worry, the next time we'll be more upbeat. Sometimes it's good. Listen. Be still. Just for a moment.
Every breath becomes an altar. Every moment is a seed. Every act of gentle mercy is a tithe to those in me. You are hidden from the foolish, but revealed to those who give. For the generous heart is open, and in openness we live. So I give the 10th that's yours, not in crops or temple doors, but in kindness, in compassion, in the love my life outpours. Let my offering be true. Let my spirit be renewed. give the 10th that's yours. Teach me to listen more than speaking, to walk softly through the land. Let my life be sacred service. Let my heart be in your hand. I give the 10th that's yours, not in crops or temple doors, but in kindness, in compassion, in the love my life outpours. Let my offering be true. Let my spirit be renewed. I give the 10th that's yours. I give the 10th that's yours.
All right. Go to the library. Go to the playlists. Let's go to where is it? This one. Omnism worship music. Where is it? This one. This one's called The Prophet on Hold. One of my favorite songs.
Clocking again for $1 and change. Sweat and grind in this human cage. I'm building dreams that ain't even mine. Selling my soul for the company line. I should be a prophet of God, not a cog in this machine. Screaming truths from the mountaintop, not buried in this routine. I should be a prophet of God, but they chained me to the ground. Fluorescent lights like a fake sun glow. Paper cuts where my purpose should grow. They say keep your head down, don't ask why, but I see visions every time I close my eyes. The angels call, but the phone won't ring. This paycheck life steals everything. I should be a prophet of God, not a cog in this machine. Screaming truths from the mountaintop, not buried in this routine. I should be a prophet of God, but they chained me to the ground. Prophecies lost in the vending line. The holy spark drowning over time. Mankind's treadmill is breaking my back, while heaven's whispers fade to black. Should be a prophet of God, not a cog in this machine. Screaming truths from the mountaintop, not buried in this routine. I should be a prophet of God, but they chained me to the ground.
You can be. You can be a prophet of God. A prophet is one, not one who predicts the future. A prophet is one who goes forth and is honest and loving and kind and compassionate. Whoa there, let's not start in the middle of a song. You know, we might be buried in this routine where we got to get up and go to work. We got to get up and take care of the kids. We got to get up and clean the house. But you know, you can fit God into that routine. Wake up just a little bit earlier. Or listen to some praise and worship music on your way to work. Open your mouth. Sing. Nobody cares. God says make a joyous noise. He said, it doesn't say you got to be perfect. He doesn't see you got to be in tune. My cats are trying to get the treats and they're just not going to have it. So make time in your routine. You know, I used to listen to this song religiously and be like, woe is me, you know, I got to go to work. Can't be a prophet. But God makes a way. Ask, seek refuge, pray. A way will be made. And again, You can be a prophet. All you got to do is walk the path, seek the wisdom, and share it with others. Spread the truth. Plant the seeds. You ain't got to water it. God will do that all on his own. All you got to do is plant the seed. That's what we're doing here. That's why we're here to give you a daily dose of elevation and level up your spirit one stream at a time. Thanks for being here. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate the shares, the support, the likes, the follows. We're here every morning. I mean, once or twice I might skip a day, but if I skip a day, then know that you'll have like an hour and a half long sermon the next day because we got lots to say. That's why we skip a day. Because I'm like, oh, too much. Gotta skip a day so that we can fill it all in one. We're here. My brain just said, we're here, we're queer, and like it. To be queer just means to be awkward, to be strange, to be a little different. I'm okay with that. I was born different. Why would I want to die the same as everyone else? Embrace your difference. Embrace your weirdness. Go and be yourself. Because nobody else can be you. Nobody else was made to be you and to do your purpose. So go. Rejoice. Take refuge when those times are hard. Take refuge in the storms. But seek that wisdom. Seek the divine. The divine will seek you too. I mean, the divine is always seeking you. If he wasn't, you wouldn't be here. Thanks for showing up. We'll be here again tomorrow. Keep a lookout.